Oh, to stop the frizz, I use a towel and I just scrunch away until Hi, I'm Ethan Bellénd, megastar of Bringing Back GoldenEye. Before you watch our film, I'm here for a very special message. Bringing Back GoldenEye was made in aid of the Samaritans charity. Please visit our website, www.bringingbackgoldeneye.co.uk, to find out more. The team want you to know that no one is making any money from the release of this film. Except for me, of course. What? Seriously? Seriously, are you kidding me? This is ridiculous. Enjoy the film, I guess. Unbelievable. Have you got anything for the bus?
August 25th, 1997. The greatest video game of all time was about to take the world by storm. Like most kids growing up in the 90s, video games were a huge part of my life, but there was one game that left an imprint on me like nothing else could. GoldenEye on the Nintendo 64. The guns, the levels, the endless hours of replayability. And of course, the legendary multiplayer. Friends huddled around TV sets, battling it out to prove who was the best. This game changed everything. GoldenEye went on to sell 8 million copies worldwide and was quickly considered by many to be the greatest multiplayer game ever. And even though I may have moved on from GoldenEye as technology and gaming evolved, that amazing experience still sticks with me today. But then, a few years ago, I discovered that for some people, moving on from GoldenEye was never an option. I saw a documentary about the world of competitive 4-player GoldenEye. It was the most bizarre and fascinating thing I'd ever seen. There was a goofy, plucky up-and-comer, a dangerous, villainous rival, a hairy, dark horse new champion, and the most fascinating of all, a 19-time GoldenEye World Champion, a self-proclaimed golden child, Ethan Bellénd. At the last championships, Ethan suffered the only defeat of his career, and he was humiliated.
I've got nothing left!
And soon vanished after that. And on top of that, the organizer of the event, for the past 20 years, was jailed. And so the championships were no more. But I wasn't going to let any of that stop me. Oh no. I want to do whatever it takes to bring back the World Championships. To find Ethan, to recruit old and new players alike for the biggest comeback in video game history. So here I am, pleading to you to donate what you can. Help us find the golden child. Help us bring back GoldenEye. I have very little information to go on to find Ethan, only theories from the Ethan and GoldenEye community. One popular sighting was a viral video of him in training to be a pro wrestler. Due to his extremely low level of testosterone, Ethan was only legally allowed to wrestle women. And even then it was one-sided. Ethan then dabbled in a music career with a catchy little number called Golden Child.
Oh, Ethan, you're so hot.
I am the sexiest man of all time. To be this gorgeous should be a flipping crime. 'Cause I'm the golden child.
Golden child.
I drive the ladies wild.
Ladies wild.
Ethan's music broke new ground. And by that I mean people dug holes in the ground and buried thousands of unsold copies. After the failure of his music career, Ethan disappeared, and no one has seen him since. I have no solid lead on Ethan's whereabouts, so I'm going to track down the other stars of the documentary first. Who knows? Along the way, someone might know something about Ethan. And I know exactly where to start.
Hey, Lenny boy! Come here, you. Oh, Billy, come with you. Come on in, come on in.
Hey, thanks so much.
Take your shoes off. I'm so excited, mate. I can't wait to defend my title and become 2-time GoldenEye World Champion. And I'm having a film made all about me. Since winning the championships, my life's been amazing. I'm actually famous. I get recognised all the time. I even have an agent. Do you want a selfie? I wish 15-year-old me could see me now. All them nights spent dominating that facility level. It's finally paying off. Here we are, the merch room. Oh, be careful, Glenn.
Sorry.
You name it, I've got it. Pens, T-shirts, massive cups. I've got mugs, T-shirts, calendars. I mean, look at that. How good is that?
How did you manage to pay for all this?
Easy, I just remortgaged my house. Agent told me to do it. Says it'll all pay off in the end. Just waiting for the sponsorship to roll in. Should be any day now. Any day. Hey, do you want to see the real merchandise? Check that out.
Oh, what? Such a good likeness. That looks just like him.
Not that you divvy that. You've got a tattoo to commemorate being champion.
Oh, it looks so 3D. Sorry.
I don't suppose you've seen or heard anything about Ethan?
Ethan? Why are you bothered about Ethan?
Well, he is a legend, isn't he?
I'm a legend. I beat him. I don't need any stupid gimmicks. And if he does show his face here again, I'll slap us on and chop that perm straight. I'm going to prove me winning was no fluke. Can't wait, mate. So excited. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah. The current GoldenEye World Champion is on board and ready for an epic showdown with Ethan, if we ever find him. My next task was to acquire support in planning such a big-time event. Steve, one of the stars of the documentary, is going to help me bring this thing back to life.
So, Steve's going to be hosting because I hate big crowds and Steve's a natural showman. But he's promised to keep the effing and jeffing to a minimum, haven't you, Steve?
Yeah, too right, lad. So much fun with those nerds last time. It's going to be brilliant.
Just hope they turn up.
Gamers love GoldenEye. They'll come, don't worry.
Hope so.
How's the crowdfunding going?
So, we are on £32, thanks to my nana's donation. Love you, Betty.
And Ethan?
Nothing to report yet, just whispers and rumours.
Whispers and rumours. Sounds like a dirty book the wife reads before she goes to bed. She's filthy, that one.
Any luck finding a venue?
Nah, I can't be arsed at the minute, to be honest. But we've got plenty of time yet, haven't we? Come on. Let's go down the pub. Pints are on me.
Much time. Coming. Let's go to the pub.
After we left Steve to get drunk in the pub, the next day I moved on to recruit our next professional player for the championships. Someone else who has history with Ethan. Duncan. However, judging from the documentary, he could be a bit of a loose cannon.
Kelvin! No!
Like I said before, you not fight without a bitch.
Duncan came to me for therapy due to backlash he faced from the public following his bullyish behaviour in the documentary. He was consumed with hatred after being humiliated by Ethan. He was a deeply troubled man. Most of my clients find it painful to grow. Frankly, some never do. But with Duncan, he was extremely eager to overcome his problems.
Hey, Duncan.
You ready? Sweetie.
That's nice. That's good. And the next one.
nothing there anymore.
That is well done. That is excellent. There was nothing more I could do with him after no more than a handful of sessions. He left my care a changed man.
Duncan's currently volunteering as a missionary abroad. I'm just about to speak to him. Duncan! It's Glenn, the guy bringing the GoldenEye Championships back.
Hello from Haiti. Glenn, I love what you're doing. It's such a shame I'm out here. It would have been lovely to catch up with the gang and play some GoldenEye. But the truth is, my desire for revenge on Ethan has passed. I'm a new man. Oh, look, I'm gonna have to go. I'm teaching the kids English. Good luck with the World Championships. Oh, and Glenn, say hi to Ethan for me.
Thanks a lot, mate. Will do. Bye.
With Duncan and other documentary finalists unable to compete, I felt this resurrected championship needed new blood in the form of a new generation of gamer.
Kelvin's a gifted child. I encourage him to take part in activities someone of his breeding requires. Musical instruments, cello, piano naturally, polo, flying lessons, fox hunting.
Your mum tells me you have a lot of hobbies. You're a talented man.
Yeah. Yes, I am quite talented. I mean, I play loads of games, but nothing compares to GoldenEye. I tried playing games like Call of Duty and Fortnite. Have you ever played Call of Duty?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so you know it's stupid. Yeah, and then my dad gave me his old N64, and now I'm better than him.
I taught him properly. Exactly how I learnt back in the day.
My dad gave it to me. Do you like it?
What is it?
Well, you sit underneath it, and you can't see the other opponent's screen. My dad said it hones your instincts.
Oh my God! There's a snake!
Mum! Mum!
Oh, Jesus.
Kelvin does have a psychological scar that sometimes impacts his life.
Kelvin, it's fine. There's no snake.
There's no snake.
There's no snake.
Kelvin loves hiding. He'd hide in anything he could squeeze into.
We were walking through the bazaar in Cairo and we lost sight of him. I knew it meant one thing. He found something to hide in. Then the scream started.
He'd only tried to hide in a basket with a bloody python in. You know, where them lads play the flute and the snake dances.
I'll never forget seeing my poor baby's legs flailing in the air.
This bloody snake had its jaws round his arm and its body wrapped round his neck.
It's every parent's worst nightmare to see their baby with a snake wrapped around its neck, strangling it to death. Especially with all the other mothers watching.
Kelvin suffered deep psychological damage. And to make things worse, the basket salesman made us buy the basket. And the snake.
Since then, anything even remotely snake-shaped sends him into panic attacks. My poor baby.
Sorry about your cardboard, Kelvin.
Oh, that's fine, don't worry about it. So will Ethan definitely be returning this year?
Yeah, of course. You looking forward to seeing him?
Yeah, I can't wait to humiliate him and kill him with the club.
You really love the club, don't you?
Yeah, takes the most skill to kill with. I've got club hats to place on every person that I kill with. Do you want to see them?
Sure.
Here they are. There'll be a sea of club hats as far as the eye can see at the championships. You'll see. They'll all see.
So Kelvin is our latest contender. And it should all be fine, as long as there'll be no snakes, or those white K-hats of his don't turn out to be something horribly racist.
Things are looking up. I've recruited a new young gamer, and one of Ethan's biggest fans, Sam, has been in touch, saying he wants to be involved, and more importantly, that he has news on Ethan. Now, he said to meet somewhere here, but there hasn't been anyone yet who's come forward.
Glenn?
Yep.
I'm Sam. Nice to meet you.
You're Sam.
Yeah, silly. Were you expecting someone else?
Well, yeah. Thought you'd be a bloke. No. I mean, I just thought... I'm surprised, that's all.
So it turns out Sam is a girl. Bit of an unexpected twist that just got me a little flustered.
Do you not think it was way better back then, Glenn? When nothing used to be just sitting with your mates, playing N64, huddled around the TV. Nowadays, it's just not the same playing online, especially with all the trolls.
But you get abused online?
All the time. I'd get, "Oh, you're a gamer girl. You play Spyro the Dragon then?"
Do you? I love Spyro.
And I'm like, "No, I don't play kiddie games."
Me neither. Childish. So, what's the news you have on Ethan?
Oh my God. I swear he logged into MySpace for like 1 second the other day. I don't know though. I'm not sure.
Was that it?
He is so fit. Oh, his hair is so lush. I used to dream about going on a date with him, but then I'd always panic about where we would eat.
What do you mean?
Well, I have celiac disease. Basically, anything that has gluten in it, I get well ill. I used to spend like all my teens ill in bed before I was diagnosed. I actually don't know what I would have done without my N64 keeping me company. I might not have been out dating or have my first kiss, but I saved Princess Peach, I defeated Gandalf, and I played GoldenEye till my fingers bled.
Are you even real?
You're weird. I like that.
I love you too. I like you too. So I'm bringing the GoldenEye World Championships back. Do you...
Oh my God. Yes, I would love to. Yes!
Sorry.
Yes! Best day ever!
So we have an actual female involved in a gaming championships.
Yay, sweet.
But I couldn't think about it for too long, as we received an intriguing email.
The Perfect Dark World Champion's been in touch.
Perfect Dark? Sounds like a category on the porn site I visit while the wife's out shopping.
Perfect Dark is pretty much the sequel to GoldenEye. It's made with the same team, and it is amazing.
Perfect Dark was the spiritual successor to GoldenEye. Released in the year 2000, it starred a woman called Joanna Dark and captured the same magic as GoldenEye, with an incredible single player and an even bigger and better multiplayer. And according to my latest email, it had its very own respective world champion, who wanted our attention.
Bloody hell, what does he want?
He wants to talk to me. Says he's the leader of a gang called the Perfect Darklings. And it says Ethan had a GoldenEye gang back in the day, and they were involved in tremendously violent gang warfare.
Bloody hell, that sounds dangerous. Right, I'm coming with you. Come on, it's been years since I smashed a skull.
No. That's fine. We'll be fine.
You need a strong man to do it, all this computer rubbish. You need somebody in there to, you know...
They'll be the crew with me, but skull smashing just seems a bit extreme.
They're going to be taking photographs and stuff, they're not be fighting.
So I should skull smash?
Yeah.
But see what he has to say, okay? And then if anything's wrong, I'll push the red button, and you can come and save the day, yeah?
Too late.
I'll be fine. This must be the place.
We are the Perfect Darklings. My name is Todd. I'm the leader of this gang and the most important person here, for I'm also the Perfect Dark World Champion.
A gang? But there's two of you?
Yes, I'm aware of that. It still counts! Okay, we get up to plenty of gang activities, all right? Loitering, littering, and flipping swearing.
Todd was very upset he wasn't mentioned going for GoldenEye film.
Damn it, Martin. I was not upset. Stop putting words in my mouth! Cannot believe Ethan did not even mention our tremendous rivalry. Still, he lost the GoldenEye Championship, which makes me the only undefeated gaming world champion.
This is the first I've heard of any of this. What happened between you guys?
Our vicious rivalry came to a head on April the 6th, 2001. in an extremely violent fashion. We confronted Ethan's GoldenEye gang while waiting for Guesty's games to open to pick up our copies of Conker's Bad Fur Day. I forgot to pre-order and became extremely flustered that I would lose my copy to Ethan.
The GoldenEye gang hadn't pre-ordered either.
It was the perfect storm. The gangs face to face, the excitement of a new rare game release, and not enough copies to go around.
The battle started with lots of very harsh words being thrown around.
Well, look who it is. The perfect Darklings.
Take that back, you Bellénd.
How dare you? That is a rude word.
Before becoming physical in its nature.
999, what's your emergency?
Some kids are throwing packed lunches at each other outside Guesty's games. A Dairyley Duncan just hit Greg's window. It's pandemonium.
Is anyone in immediate danger?
No, it's just really annoying. They're acting like children.
Eat sandwich, you Todd.
Oh, God! Bloody hell. You better come quick. A boy's really hurt. Oh, God.
Madam, what's happening?
Oi! Someone grab them lads. Stop them!
We all bear scars from that battle. Some of us more than flipping others. Nevertheless, our gang came out on top.
Wait. You lost an eye, but you still managed to come out on top?
Mm-hmm.
What the hell happened to Ethan then?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. We got him good.
Uh-huh. While I was on the floor, writhing in pain and mourning my peeper, I managed to take advantage and squirt my Tropicana onto his trousers. It looked like he'd wet himself.
And he ran off without getting his copy of Conker's Bad Fur Day. We got ours, though. All we needed to do was trade in a PlayStation and 17 of my games, so we could afford it.
But why do you hate GoldenEye so much?
Because it is inferior to Perfect Dark, which is the pinnacle of 64-bit gaming.
So, if you hate GoldenEye, what do you want?
I need to face Ethan in combat. I mean to beat him at his own flipping game and prove once and for all to the world that Perfect Dark is the superior game and gang.
Right. Cool. Well, thanks so much, guys. It's been good talking to you. I'll be in touch.
Oh, please do. It's very lonely in here.
Well, we now seem to have Ethan's greatest rival of all time on board. But there was still no sign of Ethan himself. I made some last-ditch calls to do some digging, and whilst I waited, I decided to check in with our current champ, Tom.
What?
But things weren't looking good.
I'm at the supermarket and our card's been declined again.
Use the credit card.
It's maxed out. What are you doing now?
I'm just counting my stock.
Again, you seriously need to talk to your agent, Tom, about getting some work in. We can't pay the bills while you're counting your mugs all day.
Babe.
I'll be honest with you, Tim. The offers just aren't coming in. Even Albanian Big Brother haven't got back to me. I blame Brexit.
I remortgaged my house, Barry. I need work and money coming now. I've got kids.
I knew this would happen. Don't you worry. We're going to rebrand you. All the A-listers are doing it. Maradona does it every time she brings out a new album. Do you remember that money from the opening of that nail salon with Kerry Katona?
Yeah, I need that back.
Yeah, well, I've spent it all on this. You, from now on, are no longer the Golden Balls champion.
GoldenEye.
You are now... Ta-da! Oh! The Lone Wolf. Look, that's you, that. It's you. The bad boy of gaming.
That's a lion.
That's a wolf.
It's a lion.
Look, come on. Just try it on.
No chance.
Tim, you'll look $1 million, trust me.
I don't know whether it's me, you know.
Look, we've already tried fat bearded Yorkshire bloke, and that didn't get us anywhere, did it?
As Tom contemplated his life choices in his new persona, the Lone Wolf, it was time for me and Steve to prepare for our first official press conference. Even though we had practically no money, no venue, and still no Ethan.
So, do you ever play Perfect Dark?
Pardon?
Nothing.
Welcome, everyone. In a few weeks' time, we will see the return of the GoldenEye World Championships. And this year, we will see the much anticipated Clash of the Titans, as the current world champion, Tom, the Lone Wolf Reynolds, takes on 19 times world champion, Ethan, the Golden Child, Bellénd. Without further ado, may I introduce to you this year's contestants. We have Kelvin and Sam. The Perfect Dark world champion, Todd.
Love you, boss!
And the reigning GoldenEye world champion, the Lone Wolf himself, Tom Reynolds.
How you doing out there?
We don't give a shit about the fat one. We want Ethan.
Bit rude.
Where's the Golden Child?
Ethan can't be here today, but he will be here in August, okay?
Any questions for the Golden Balls champ?
I have a question.
Is it Ethan related?
No.
Fire away.
What's it like trying to fill the shoes of the greatest professional gamer in history?
You said it wasn't about Ethan.
I didn't mention Ethan. Interesting.
What are you writing? What's he writing?
Look, the Lone Ranger has more talent on the tissues underneath his bed than Ethan has running through his whole body. Quote him on that!
No, please don't quote me on that.
Question for the Lone Wolf. Why do you dress like the cowboy from the Village People?
Is it really fun to stay at the YMCA?
Okay, moving on. Do you have any questions for the other competitors, please?
Kelvin, what makes you think you could compete in a game that was made before you were born? Like, what are you, 12?
Actually, I'm 13, which is old enough to kick you.
How dare you speak to my child like that? Who do you think you are? His mother?
This is a waste of time about Ethan. You know, I missed the Angry Birds keynote for this.
Well, that looks like the end of today's press conference then, eh? Thank you all. Thanks for coming.
What, no questions for the real champion? Get back here, Martin, get them back! Get them back, faster!
Hello? Wait, slow down. What? You've... Wait, where? Thank you so much!
Got better guns, better frame rate. We've even got an alien and bosoms on our main character.
Ethan was spotted here yesterday. That's gotta be it. Eyes on that. Really strong smell. Like something might have died or something. Ethan? Ethan!
The Golden Child. I drive the lady.
So I'd finally found Ethan, but it wasn't the Ethan I expected. He'd clearly hit hard times. Homeless. Foraging for scraps in a vile swamp. I don't know what was worse. The smell of the swamp, or the smell of Ethan.
I guess you want to know what happened after I retired and left the public eye, I put the last of my cash into making my kung fu training video, Crouching Ethan, Hidden Bellénd. This is Joji. He left his family and traveled 4,000 miles from China to learn from me, Senpai Ethan. He's got what it takes. Do you? Okay, Joji, show him what I taught you. No, forget all that flipping nonsense. You want to do one of those sweet kicks? Maybe an N64 nunchuck attack, followed by a slappers on a karate chop. I'll reset. God.
我现在开始怀疑，一天师傅其实关于武术。
Yeah, you tell him, George. Yeah.
什么屁也不懂。
And that was it. All my money down the drain. Like my career. I then turned to booze, the amber nectar, the devil's juice. I drink, and it's like I'm immune. No amount numbs the pain.
I mean, you're drinking shandy, Ethan. My niece Amelia drinks that. She's 8.
Does she need a drinking buddy? Oh. I had an agent, you know. He stopped taking my calls after promising me fortune and fame. So I gave up on life. Isolated myself, miles away from civilization.
Must have been hard being alone for all this time.
Glenn, a true warrior doesn't need company. He needs to reflect, meditate, and...
Ethan, sweetie, I'm back. I've got your cow pole. I was worried about you. You barely touched your scrambled eggs this morning.
Glenn, I have never seen this woman before in my life.
So you don't want your shandies then? You should have told me you had a friend coming. I'll just go make some lunch.
You're ruining everything. Just leave. But leave the shandies for flip's sake. Jesus. Bloody women, am I right?
Okay. Just make sure you don't stay out here too long. We don't want your toesies getting cold again, do we? And you ending up in my bed.
Mama, please, just leave. This is my big dramatic comeback. All right, cut that out. Just keep rolling, but cut that bit out. Please? Anyway. As I was saying, during my pilgrimage of personal reflection amongst
Ethan,
nature...
I'm bringing back the GoldenEye World Championships. I need you.
Don't make me laugh.
The fans want you back. I need you back.
I have no fans. You want to know how many times I've been called Golden Bellénd in public?
Ethan, please. And there's one more thing. Todd, the perfect dark champion, wants to face you man to man.
Are you trying to get me killed?
Ethan, please. I'm begging you. I can very much still see you.
Well, it seems I hold all the cards then, doesn't it? I don't want my fans to see what's become of such a dignified champion. I want you to do something for me. Something epic.
Anything. Please. Just not sexual.
With Ethan seemingly contemplating a comeback after we'd helped him shoot his epic video using his nana's savings, it was time for me to try and work out how on earth I was going to raise the money we needed to bring back the championships. But I didn't have a chance to think for long, because Steve called with some urgent news.
Yeah, sure, I'll be there. Stevie, what is it?
Just sit down, will you? Just have a seat there.
How bad is it?
It's all right, son, listen. It's just really difficult to know where to start.
Just say it, Steve.
We're on.
What do you mean?
Somebody paid off the crowdfunding. We're on.
But you better not be joking. Well, who paid for it?
I promise not to tell. It's not important, really. It just means that the GoldenEye World Championships, they're on. You did it.
We did it!
Yeah.
The funding was finally in place. We now had all the money we needed to book the venue, make the banners, order merch, everything. We could now contact the press and the fans with confidence that this thing was actually happening, and it was legitimately going to be the best GoldenEye Championships ever.
Oh man, that's cracking.
And to make things even better, we could say the golden child himself, Ethan Bellénd, is back to compete. The future versus the past. Ethan was so excited that he formally invited us to document his first training session.
The most ferocious combat soldiers in the world are the Gurkhas of the British Armed Forces. Did you know they make an oath that once their blade is unsheathed, it cannot be sheathed again until its steel has drawn blood, even if it's their own? I made that same oath the day I retired, that these garments that terrified my enemies for so many years would never be worn unless blood must be spilled. Once this armour is on, there is no going back. The demon inside me will be unleashed, and it thirsts for... What is that racket?
Oh my god! Come on!
Yes! What are you doing? My film crew's trying to record me unleash my demon, and you two are ruining it with your noise. What are you watching?
Booger. The 16-year-old gamer who won $3 million playing Fortnite.
What? He earned $3 million a fortnight? That was a stupid Pierce.
No. He won $3 million playing Fortnite.
But what game is he playing?
Fortnite.
He plays 2 weeks a month.
3 million people play this game every single day, Ethan.
Shut the fridge door.
This kid earned $3 million playing video games. It's all we've ever dreamed of.
Oh, can you believe it? Kids earning millions, playing games in their bedrooms. I was born too soon. I pioneered competitive games, and I've nothing to show for it apart from worthless plastic trophies and a life destroyed by athlete's foot. How can I compete with these kids? This comeback was a bad idea. 6 million a month. It's too much for a child. What's he going to spend it on?
You have one new voicemail message.
Glenn, it's Ethan. I can't come back. I'm a dinosaur. It's time for the next generation of players to step up. Little shits. Farewell. No, Mama. I'm a celebrity. Get your own jump car.
Just when everything had started to come together, we lost Ethan. All I could do was keep it quiet, keep an open mind, and hope that maybe he has a change of heart. The GoldenEye World Championships were approaching. Me and Steve worked tirelessly in getting everything booked, ordered, and set. We spread the news far and wide across the globe to try and make this the biggest thing in gaming today.
Hi guys, me again. Listen to this. Crowdfunding, it's worked. The GoldenEye World Championships is returning.
We did it! You did it, you beautiful people.
I can't believe we've done it. Like, this is gonna happen. GoldenEye World Championships tonight!
Yes! You're so bad at this game. You would have so many club hats on right now. You look like the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Haven't you been, like, practicing this for a while now?
Yes, but you've had way more practice than me.
Yeah, not gonna lie, I'm still gonna beat you, so.
You might as well get the club hats out right now.
Yes! Hey, I'm got you something. Oh, hi, thanks. I'll come speak to you in a minute.
Oh, stop, you're cheating! But I'm still winning. I'm still winning. Let's win.
Feel bad for yourself. Rider!
Yes, see? Told you I'd always win. Time to put this on. In your face.
Our world-class contestants were hard at work in training. Or so we thought.
Oh, Goldie, I love you so much. I love you more than my kids. I love to stroke your buttons.
You're going out again? Your kids miss you.
To be famous, you have to sacrifice things. Have you not seen Rocky IV? He leaves his kid with a fucking robot to go lift weights on a mountain in Russia.
The World Championships are tomorrow and you haven't practiced GoldenEye once.
I don't need to practice, I'm the champ.
You excited?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Okay, so we'll step down.
Okay.
Fantastic. All right, you can look now. Ta-da! What do you think?
Wow. Steve. It's beautiful.
It's brilliant, isn't it? I wonder, we can like seat 500 comfortably.
I'll be happy if 6 people turn up. Steve?
Yeah?
What the hell is that in the corner?
Do you remember the anonymous donor that made like most of this possible?
Yeah.
It was Todd.
Todd?
Oh, come on, lads. It's not all lost, is it? Look, we got like food stands, we've got merch stands, we've got a big stage. We've got all of this. It's going to be absolutely brilliant. Still all about GoldenEye.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Glenn! Steve! The door's open to the public in 30 minutes' time, right? You might both want to see this. Come on! Come on!
See, I told you they'd come.
We did it! We actually did it!
I'm missing my sister's wedding today to see Ethan. We've come all the way from Australia for today.
Golden Jump! Golden Jump! Golden Jump! Golden Jump! Golden Jump!
It's basically packed.
It's going to be fantastic.
Welcome in.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Hey, Glenn. Good to see you, mate.
Nate, you're not actually friends with these people, you know.
Did you get my email?
Yeah, don't worry. There are no snakes or snake-shaped objects here. Everyone's on high alert.
Good. Because if I even find so much as a banana, my friends at the council will shut you down so fast you won't know what's hit you, mate.
You excited, Kelvin?
Yeah.
Might be the favourite to win, you know.
Really? That is awesome.
Come on, Kelvin.
Cheers, Glenn. See you out there.
Yeah. Cheers.
Glenn! It's so good to see you.
Yeah, you too. You good?
Yeah, I'm great. Apart from your signing guy talking to me like a lovesick puppy. Where are all the alpha males at?
Yeah. No, being alpha myself, I get that.
Is there something I can grab to eat here soon? I'm starving.
Yeah, sure, there's stools in the main hall.
Great. Gluten-free.
Of course. The last thing we want is you shitting your pants.
Glenn?
Steve, I'm going to host. Give me a speech.
You sure you can handle it?
No, not at all. But I have to do it. Right, give me a speech.
Good.
Thanks.
You can do it. Come on, it's easy.
Yeah. Easy. Ladies and gentlemen.
For this year's championships, I wanted to add something a little different by bringing on board a professional commentator.
So I'm the voice of competitive gaming. I'm the voice of competitive gaming. Yeah, name a game. I've called it. Any game. Name one.
Halo.
Doom. Yeah. Doom 2. Ultimate Doom.
The doors to the 21st Championships were officially open. For the first time in history, anyone in attendance could sign up and have a chance to compete against our top 5 competitors. Well, 4 if Ethan doesn't show. And we still hadn't seen the arrival of Tom yet, our current defending champion.
Where the hell is Tom? We've got to start soon.
The fat one? I don't know, I've not seen any sign of him.
Oh, finally. Good to see you, Tom. We're going to need you on stage.
Where's the VIP area?
What?
Look, he's had a heavy night doing lines of marching pad with the Geordie Shore lot. He's delicate, so we need to get it sorted. Come on, Wolf.
Ow! Tom, we don't have a VIP booth. We need you on stage now. Tom, it's me. It's Glenn. Remember me?
Streaming worldwide from Leeds, it's now time for the return of the GoldenEye World Championships. Please welcome your host, Steve! Or Glenn, then.
No one tells me anything out here.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 21st GoldenEye World Championships. Before we begin, let's go over the rules. Number 1, Slapper's only karate chop kills are an instant elimination from the game.
Oh, Tom has to be happy with that first rule. He won the last championship using that very maneuver.
Number 2, Oddjob is now a playable character.
Has he lost his mind? He's going to cause a riot.
And finally, to keep things fair, every game will have the level and weapon loadout drawn at random on the Wheel of Death.
Wow, 2 huge curveballs, Oddjob is playable, and a Wheel of Death to determine the weapons and level of every game. Like my 5th divorce, this is going to get messy.
Now, let's get on with it, shall we?
But where's Ethan?
Well,
Aren't we forgetting something? Perhaps the most important part of this little event? Me, the perfect Dark World Champion who paid for everything you see here today?
Of course, yeah. Let's give Todd a round of applause for his generous donation.
Boris Johnson's love child paying for tonight's action, ladies and gents.
Thank you. But you see, today is not just about GoldenEye. Today is also the perfect Dark World Championship.
No one cares.
Thank you, Todd. So, should we get on with it then? Yes! Right, so let's start with our first match, which is going to be...
Is it Could it be?
Oh, Ethan! You're so
It is!
hot.
Ethan Bellénd is here! The Golden Child has returned! Arriving in style, the 19-time GoldenEye World Champion is back! This is amazing! Have you ever seen such a wonderful sight? Ethan Bellénd truly is a knight arriving to battle on a mighty steed. The fans are loving it! The players are loving it! This is just... here he comes. Oh, we have missed you. This crowd's going wild. And there he goes. He gives it a suck it to his old rival Todd. There we go, my goodness. Oh! He's down! He's down! He might be injured.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Golden Child is in the building!
You cannot keep this man down. Not Ethan Bellénd.
Let the championships begin!
Did you see that entrance?
Look, don't worry about it, Tom. Listen, you need to relax. Here we go. Let's give you a bit of a massage. Feeling better?
Not really.
Great. Right, let's have a look. Okay, Tom, you sit yourself there. So do a trick. Yeah. There we go. Perfect. V-I-P. Superstar.
Barry. Barry.
What?
Can I have one of those muffins, please?
Cheers. What an entrance! Did you see the thing? Unbelievable!
What's going on?
See you right there.
Can we have Sam and Kelvin on stage, please? Come on, guys.
Ethan, one entrance.
I'm so humbled by that reaction. I mean, I don't want any fuss or attention.
What are you on about? We've been rehearsing that for months.
And I see you walking, so the athlete's foot's all cleared up.
Yeah, all better.
Well, I'll see you out there.
Yeah, so.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Well. Look what the bat dragged in. It isn't the Golden Child. I see your crotch has finally dried after that humongous soaking I gave you.
What?
The day you took my eye out. With a sandwich.
I'm sorry about the eye, Todd. It was to release of a new rare game. You must understand.
Well, obviously it was very exciting.
I see you've got your gang back together. You must be very jealous of our gang remaining a unit after all these years.
Ha! You're jealous you can only play 33% of Perfect Dark without an expansion pack.
I will show you what's what out there. And seeing as you missed my amazing announcement earlier, I'm the one who funded your precious little world championship.
Where did you get the money?
He sold my kidney to a Polish gang.
That's right. So this isn't just the GoldenEye World Championship. It is also the Perfect Dark World Championship.
You monster.
Martin, door.
See you out there, Golden Bellénd!
Make him take it back! It doesn't count if he takes it back! Go! Go! Yeah!
Ladies and gentlemen, are we ready to start the first match of the GoldenEye World Championships 2019? Okay, very good, very good. So, Steve, please spin the wheel. Temple automatics, everybody.
And we are off. Kelvin taking advantage of Oddjob now being playable, much to the annoyance of this crowd. The club, the worst gun in the game, is his weapon of choice. And there is the first club kill, the first of many. And there's the hat of shame for his victim. It's an excellent start for Kelvin. But here comes Sam, and Sam with a kill. Sam joins the scoreboard. And now here comes Kelvin looking for his second kill. And he gets it. Oh, and here comes Kelvin again and gets his third kill. Sam is struggling to find anyone to kill here. But Kelvin has someone in his sights who hasn't seen him. Turn around. It's too late. Kelvin with his fourth kill. There is just no stopping him. Oh, and this is it. Kelvin has Sam in his sights. One more kill and it's over. Kelvin wins with ease and makes a statement. Sam qualifies in second place despite only managing one kill.
Your winner, Kelvin, everyone.
They both advance to the next round. In our second match, it's Todd, the Perfect Dark World Champion, who claims he's going to win this whole thing.
Your hatred gives me power.
Steve, please spin the wheel of death.
The wheel is spun and it's complex lasers. And here we go. Todd is not popular with the crowd here, folks. We'll see if that has any impact on the match here. The level you see here is also featured in Perfect Dark, so he's certainly not at a disadvantage. He already has someone in his sights. His victim is trying to escape into the vent.
Oh, you're trying to run, are you? You're trying to run!
But oh god, there it is! Todd takes the lead with a classic mid-vent crouch kill. The disrespect to trash talk your opponents shows the Perfect Dark Champion means business. And oh my god! Business is booming, ladies and gents, because that is kill number 2 for Todd, and he's already spotted his next victim, looking for kill number 3. And he has it! The man is on a mission! Todd just knows this map so well. He's toying with his prey and quickly claims victim number 4. One more and Todd is through. One of our audience members gets a kill here and they put themselves on the scoreboard now. Todd is looking for his final victim. Oh, and there's 3 of them up there. There's bullets flying, but who will come out on top? It's over! Todd Morden making light work of advancing to the next round, whilst Lewis from our audience takes second place.
That is it! Bow to your new king! Say my game! Say my game!
What, you want to go, bro? I'm sick of you and that Freddie Mercury moustache. Today's about me, not you. You think you can steal my spotlight with that stupid entrance?
I'm not trouble.
I do. I can smell your fear.
Oh no, that's coconut shampoo you can smell from the cows.
I'm gonna go out there and wipe the floor with them losers, and then I'm coming for you. Coconut bitch.
Now, the fourth of this contest is the defending champion. It's the Lone Wolf.
That's a brave fashion choice. He looks like the Rancor Keeper from Return of the Jedi.
Let the game begin.
And we are off! Tom, or should I say the Lone Wolf. His defense starts here. But hold on, he's distracted by something is distracting the champ. Oh my god! Someone is going on for a Snappers Only Karate Chop elimination. Unbelievable! The reigning GoldenEye champion is out seconds into his defense. Much in the same way he won the title years ago. That has got to be humiliating. He stormed off in a huff closely followed by what looks like some kind of drug dealer from Miami Vice.
It's all stupid. The jacket's stupid, the hat's stupid, the whole thing's
it's
been,
not
and that's
what
the
you-
reason. And I saw, when you were down there, I saw you giving me a card. That's the reason I lost.
I didn't give them my card. It was a book of second-class stamps. Tim, where are you going? No, Tim, come back. Tim!
Oh my God. Ethan. Your knob looks really clean. I mean, the control stick, not your penis. I'm sure it's really clean, but oh God, stop talking. Where have you been? You haven't been online in years.
I took a break from the internet, babe. All the attention and fame, it's great, but sometimes you got to step back. Plus, I spilled Ribena on my laptop and now it won't turn on.
I love Ribena. We have so much in common. Could I get a photo and an autograph?
Of course, anything for my public.
Thanks, Ethan. Good luck in your first match.
What the?
What am I going to do? There must be something we can do to try and push it down. Gee, that hurts.
Ethan, we're waiting for you on stage. Oh,
Jesus, give me a minute, will you? Can't you see we're dealing with an engagement issue here?
Them boys ain't right.
I'm gonna faint.
Come on, Ethan.
Here he is, the golden child himself. Ethan Bellénd.
And here he is, the golden child is here, and wait, he looks like a ghost. Joe, I think we can see the problem now.
Take it away, Steve. Basement rockets and paintball mode.
And we're off. Ethan trying to get himself comfortable here on stage, and he's found one of those rocket launchers and is on the hunt. He's found someone, but he can't get him in his sight. Oh no, Ethan is down, killed by one of our audience members. It's Dennis, I believe. But it looks like Ethan took Dennis with him and manages to salvage a kill and get a point on the scoreboard. Ethan has someone else in his sights now. He's spraying those paintball bullets, but he's all over the place. The engorgement in his pants is causing problems here. But he got it! Ethan finally gets the kill, but Dennis just got another one too. Oh my word! Ethan just walked straight into a rocket. This is pandemonium! Ethan desperately needs to shake off this rust. Ethan has got someone in his sights. He's spraying bullets, and yes! He gets his third kill. Come on, Ethan! Ethan struggling to find people here, but Dennis just got his fourth kill. But Ethan is onto him. It's a standoff. Oh my goodness! Ethan goes down, and Dennis takes the win, whilst Ethan survives to take second place. Let's take a look at how our tournament brackets look after the end of the first round. To the delight of everyone here, Ethan has managed to overcome his engorgement problems and is heading on a collision course with Todd in the semi-final. Over at our other semi-final, Kelvin and Sam will be taking on Carl and Simon from our audience, which will be starting in a few minutes after a short break.
So the championships were in full swing, and for the most part, everything was going brilliantly. But unbeknownst to me at the time, it turned out something was brewing backstage with Ethan and his brothers.
And now it's time for the first of our semi-finals.
Sam is looking a little pale down there on stage. And Kelvin has her in his sights. He's toying with her. And oh my God! Would you look at that? That kill was outrageous! And there's kill number 3 for Kelvin. Oh, and Sam has found her own golden gun now. Can she get in the game? Yes, she can! She takes down Kelvin to add herself to the scoreboard. Kelvin just needs one more kill to take this home, and it's a Kelvin-Sam showdown. But she's clutching her stomach. Kelvin takes advantage. Kelvin wins, and Sam takes second. What a match!
Sammy, are you?
Definitely wasn't gluten-free.
Ladies and gents, our first 2 finalists, Kelvin and Sam.
All right, let the semi-final begin!
This is a day I thought I would never see. 2 champions, Perfect Dark, GoldenEye, sharing the same stage. Somebody pinch me! Todd finds a weapon straight away and gets a kill. Ethan finally picks up a weapon, but walks straight into a bullet from Todd. That's 2 for Todd. Todd is on another level. Ethan can't get near him. Ethan's being schooled at his own game. And that's 3 for Todd. He didn't even give the poor soul time to spawn. Come on, Ethan. He desperately needs to get on the scoreboard. Kill number 4 for Todd.
Oi, Todd! Perfect Dark sucks!
Oh my God! Todd is down! A foreign object thrown from the crowd has struck the Perfect Dark champion.
Perfectly done!
Yep, the action replay confirms it. Viewer discretion is advised due to disturbing images. A triangle sandwich has struck Todd in the eye.
We're going to get sued.
Look at him. It's good publicity, lad, you know.
Guys, I'm not sure we can carry on.
Of course we can. Don't you see my destiny awaits?
And it's what Todd would have wanted. Probably. I was in second place.
Technically,
I was in second place.
Ethan, the guy's just lost a second eye.
No, I will not forfeit. Ow, dare you not to cry.
Glenn, announce me and Todd as the winners.
Yeah.
I guess we've come this far.
Ladies and gentlemen, as Todd got the most kills and Ethan got the fewest deaths, sort of, before the incident, Todd and Ethan have qualified for the final.
So with Todd refusing further medical attention and not wanting to press charges, the championship somehow soldiered on. Both Ethan and Todd were going to join Kelvin and Sam in our grand final.
Here it is, folks. The moment we've all been waiting for. The final of the GoldenEye World Championships.
Just so you know, golden child, if you think I'm going to let a little thing like blindness stop me, you have another thing coming. I will navigate this map like a bat,
Damn it, Sam, stop clicking! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final of the 21st GoldenEye World Championships. It's going to be the first to 10 kills. So, without further ado, let the game begin.
And here we go. The final is officially underway. The Wheel of Death chose facility and power weapons, which is a welcome choice for the players and the fans. And Kelvin draws first blood on the helpless, sightless Todd. Todd can't see a thing, but his confidence is certainly not affected. Oh, and Ethan is down. Kelvin gets kill number 2. Oh, and a very smart move from Sam. She slappers only karate chops Todd out of the game, meaning instant elimination for Todd and no more easy kill opportunities for anyone. Sam is on a roll now. 3 kills for Sam.
This game is mine!
Ethan is yet to get in this game, and Todd still thinks he's playing. A shot to the back by Sam, 4 kills. Sam walks straight into a fury of bullets from Kelvin, 3 kills for Kelvin. Oh, and Kelvin is being very naughty here. He knows Ethan is in the vents and there is only one way down. 4 kills for Kelvin. Ethan walked right into that one. Kelvin immediately picking up kill number 5 while Ethan is still at 0. Oh, and wow! What a sequence! Kelvin picks up kill number 6 at the same time as Sam gets her 5th kill. You can't make this shit up! Oh my God! It's a streaker! A streaker is on stage!
Mommy, I don't like it! Save me from this mistake!
And Kelvin has seen enough. He's run off the stage. This is extraordinary. Kelvin has forfeited his position in this match. This final has been blown wide open.
Come on.
He was cruising to victory, and now it's all over for the little shit. Serves him right for playing as Oddjob. What a twat! It looks like Ethan is making a comeback. He's racking up the kills. 3, 4, 5. They're neck and neck now. This is a 2-horse race between Ethan and Sam. We've got an update on Sam's condition. She's been poisoned with gluten. Medical staff are on standby with toilet rolls and a cork if it's required. Let's hope it doesn't come down to that. By now, the diarrhea must be ready to breach. How is Sam holding it in?
Ethan is dangerous. In 1994, he punched a full-grown man, and that man died. 14 years later from diabetes.
Oh, and a 6th kill for Sam. A 7th kill. 8! They're trending kills left, right, and centre here, and the crowd are loving it. And Sam gets her 9th kill. One more, and she takes it home. But look where Ethan is spawned. Ethan is trapped in the air vent. There's only one way out, and it's to face certain death for Ethan, and certain victory for Sam. Sam is waiting for him to show himself. It's his for the taking. She's firing warning shots across his bow. Ethan has got to make his move. It's now or never. He's going for it! He's going for an elimination karate chop! He's done it! He's done it! Oh my God! Ethan Bellénd has done it! 20 times! 20 times! 20 times GoldenEye World Champion, the greatest comeback, the greatest man, the greatest perm, and the greatest mustache. This man has taken the World Championships, and he's back at the top of the mountain.
I won, didn't I?
Screw your Muhammad Ali, screw your Mike Tyson, your Jesse Lingard, Ethan Bellénd is the greatest sportsman in history.
What a final. That was amazing. Thanks so much, guys. Let's give a hand to our fantastic finalists, everyone. Commiserations, guys. Now, it gives me great pleasure to welcome a very special guest to present this trophy. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the developers of GoldenEye, Mr. David Doak.
Ladies and gentlemen, the new GoldenEye World Champion, Ethan Bellénd.
Let's hear it for David Doak, everybody! I've shot you in the face so many times. Good times, good memories.
Ethan will now address his adoring public.
I don't deserve this trophy. Sam does. I cheated. Glenn, I hacked into your emails to learn everyone's weaknesses. I'm sorry. I knew of Kelvin's fear of snake-shaped objects. I arranged for Hugh to streak across the room. I knew it would trigger his PTSD.
It was so small.
Pierce threw the sandwich at Todd's good eye, incapacitating him.
He did what?
I anonymously wrote to my old agent recommending Tom as a client. I knew he'd destroy your career, like he destroyed mine.
You're fired.
Sam, I'm sorry. I made my brother swap the sandwiches to poison you.
Ethan, how could you? I bought you fucking single.
I've always cheated. I'm only a 20-time GoldenEye champion because all my opponents were handpicked for me.
Boo! See, I told you he was a prick.
Glenn, I cannot accept this trophy. I'm withdrawing. Sam is the real GoldenEye World Champion.
Ethan?
Well, I guess the real winner is Sam.
Well, it looks like working through the diarrhea explosions has paid off for Sam, as she is our real winner here tonight. And I have to say, it was thoroughly deserved. She played brilliant.
All right. Please shut up, everyone. I'm not finished. I'm so sorry, Sam. I've been obsessed with winning for so long. I never stopped to think about the human cost.
You poisoned me.
Can you forgive me?
I'm going to be ill for weeks now.
I'll buy you some fig rolls. That should shift the diarrhea.
Fig rolls have gluten in.
Oh, shh.
Something is happening. Ethan is gently brushing the hair off Sam's face. He's stroking her cheek. He's going in for a kiss.
You can stop commentating now. Thank you very much.
Sorry.
I have a boyfriend.
what?
That is Duncan. You remember him, right?
Hello from Haiti. Hello from Haiti. Hello from Haiti.
It can't be.
Honey Bunny, you made it! Look what I won!
Oh, I'll be taking that.
What the?
I waited 2 years for this. You took everything from me. Now, I have the one thing you value more than anything.
Why are you doing this?
Revenge.
So, you were only with me for revenge?
Well, obviously. Just look at you. You have glasses. You're hideous. Yeah, see you, Sam. Thanks for the trophy, babe.
Sam! Don't talk to her like that!
Same oldie. Pathetic. You see? No one cares about you. I'm not going to waste any more of my energy on you or any of you other gimps. I've got what I need right here. Get out of my way.
What do you want us to do with him, Ethan?
Let him pass. He clearly needs that trophy more than I do.
Okay, show's over, everyone. If we could just make our way nicely to the exits. What a great day. Yeah.
Thanks for back there, guys.
An attack on you is an attack on all of us. You know, we are not so dissimilar, you and I. Perhaps, in an alternate dimension, we could have been gang members together.
How about friends?
Friends. I like that.
I made this for you, hoping to one day make up for what I did to you.
What is it?
It's got an eye patch. Get it? GoldenEye!
No. But I shall wear it with pride. This is also for you.
Conker's Bad Fur Day! I finally got it! Oh, thanks. You are a fine champion, my kind friend. You're amazing at GoldenEye. I'm sorry about the eyes thing.
Forget about it. My fellow gang member Martin has suddenly decided to donate me one of his own eyes, haven't you, Martin? I'm going to assume he's nodding vigorously. Thank you. And farewell, golden child. Now that all of that is over, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time. The Perfect Dark World Championship to begin! What? What? No. No. Come back! Get them back now! Come back! You can't leave there! Come back!
Ben, we can't have that. We can't. Did you see that, for Christ's sake? It's assault, it's assault. The police station, that's what we got. It's...
You're right, Ethan.
I'm sorry, Glenn. I don't know why I'm like this. I just want to be loved. I ruin everything. I ruined all your hard work. I'm such a...
Bellénd.
It's Bellénd, for flip's sake.
No, you're a Bellénd. You're the most annoying person I've ever met. You're egotistical, you're impossible to be around. Who cares if only 1% of people love you? Wouldn't you rather be loved unconditionally by that 1% for being yourself than, by 99% pretending to be someone else?
I'm a Bellénd, aren't I?
Yeah.
You're a massive Bellénd, lad.
A huge Bellénd.
Come here. Somebody should have done this a long time ago.
They say never meet your heroes, because they will never live up to your perception of them. Well, I'm glad I met Ethan. He was everything I wanted him to be. A passionate and flawed man who lives life on his own terms. Beneath his persona is a guy who just wants the world to love him as much as he loves GoldenEye. Bringing back the World Championships and making this film has been the hardest thing I have ever done. But the people I've met along the way, for good and for bad, have made it all worth it.
What a Bellénd.
How long have you waited and wondered on what could have been now? Till you woke up and greeted the day with a semblance of plan.
I'm the golden child, the real golden child. No. Go just in time. Not big, get him off me. No, Ethan, down, bang, go. You're going to get off me or you're getting some as well.
Who's behind this door? It's my big handsome bear.
Stop filming.
Look, foul.
Right, come here, mate. Let's have a cuddle. One way. Love you.
Bye, babe. Love you. Have fun.
Love from Glenn.
Is it time to consider how much you've grown as a man? Because we've been
Oh my god.
That's awesome. That didn't make an easier life. Once we tried to stop being such bad.
Oh,
Right.
oh, it's smooth, isn't it? What level do you want?
Facility.
Complex, come on.
Alright, let's do this.
Oh my god, is that a sandwich?
Martin, the back! Flip that sandwich out, Martin, flip it up!
Oh, come on, that's me.
By the way, after this, we're totally playing Perfect Dark, right?
Oh, absolutely.
That's it.
Find yourself a girl whose interests are similar. Make her your world, but just make her dinner. She could be your player too one day if you ask her to play. And if you are alone, try to
Hey.
notice it. If you
Hey, you okay?
Yeah, you?
Yeah. This place good?
Nothing in here that's gonna make me shit my pants this time.
It's all gluten-free.
Oh my god, no way.
Yeah, the poop patrol, it's on duty. As you go in?
Yeah?
So yeah, his grip. I mean, who would have thought David Doak? It was like just clamped on. Did you?
Yeah. I should have.
Right.
He was literally so strong.
Like a beast.
Literally.
Yeah. I wonder if he'd like some martial arts training. Might be a character.
Oh, Ethan, you're so hot.
I am the sexiest man of all time. To be this gorgeous should be a flipping crime. The ladies love me at the gaming convention. I turn their heads, getting all the attention. One look at me and the chicks are in heaven. Cause I got more game than 007. Cause I'm the golden child. I drive the ladies wild. They want my analog stick. My BP7 makes them love sick. People say half of everything is luck. Nothing holds me back, not even athlete's foot. The chicks wanna ride in my sexy sports car, cruising, drinking shandy at my favorite bar. Now I'm retired, the world's mine for the taking. Screw Mary Berry, I'm the new king of baking. I'm the golden child. I drive the ladies wild. Bad boy breaking all the laws. Beat you in Italia or the giant jaws. My curls, get the girls. Greatest going out player in the world. In the facility with just a club. So wouldn't stoop to play as I'm job. PP7 to Moonraker laser. When I'm occasionally ramble to save you. Cause I'm the golden child. Boom, boom, click, click. Different made room built more than one chick. I share. She was there, but she wouldn't take off her underwear.